Welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Hi, this is Sayoz, IT specialist and member at Web Development. Today we're talking smartphone security. We're living in a digital world, and our smartphones have become extensions of ourselves. They hold our photos, messages, even our banking information. That's why it's more important than ever to make sure our devices are locked down tight. We're going to walk through 10 essential tips to keep those hackers at bay. We're talking simple, practical steps that anyone can take, whether you're a tech whiz or just starting out. We'll break down each tip step by step so you can follow along and build that digital fortress around your data. Let's start. First things first, let's talk about your lock screen. This is your phone's first line of defense. You always want to make sure that's enabled. Now, when you enable your lock screen, you've got options: PIN, pattern, password, even biometrics like fingerprint or face unlock. Pick what works best for you, but remember, the stronger, the better. And here's a pro tip: adjust that auto lock timer. You can set it to lock your phone after a certain period of inactivity. I'm talking 30 seconds, a minute max. Trust me, it makes a difference. Think about it. You set your phone down, get distracted, and boom, someone could just pick it up and have access to everything. A short auto lock time prevents that, plus it saves battery life. Win-win. Bluetooth is super convenient, but it can also be a security risk. Think of it like an open door to your phone. You don't want to leave that door open all the time, right? Here's the deal. Bluetooth has a certain range. If you're in a public place with Bluetooth on, someone within that range could potentially try to connect to your device without you even knowing. That's why it's crucial to only connect to devices you know and trust. Think your headphones, your car's Bluetooth system, devices you recognize. And when you're not actively using Bluetooth, just toggle it off. It's a simple habit that can save you a lot of potential headaches. Okay, let's talk software updates. I know, they can be a little annoying sometimes, but trust me, they're important. Think of them like security patches for your phone. When companies like Apple or Google discover vulnerabilities in their software, they release updates to fix them. These updates often include security enhancements that protect your device from the latest threats. Now, most phones will notify you when an update is available, but it's always a good idea to check manually every now and then. Just head over to your phone's settings, usually in the About Phone or Software Update section. It might take a few minutes to download and install, but it's a small price to pay for peace of mind. Chapter 4. Wi-Fi Wisdom. Connect to secure networks only. We all love free Wi-Fi, right? It's convenient, it's everywhere. And best of all, it's free. But here's the thing. Not all Wi-Fi networks are created equal. Some are safe, while others can be quite risky. Public Wi-Fi, like what you find at coffee shops or airports, can be a breeding ground for hackers. These places are often targeted because of the high volume of users. Hackers can set up fake networks that look legitimate, or use special tools to intercept the data you send and receive while connected to public Wi-Fi. It's easier than you might think. That means your passwords, your credit card info, all that sensitive stuff could be up for grabs. Imagine the damage that could be done with just a few pieces of your personal information. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First, always double-check the network name before you connect. Make sure it matches the official name provided by the establishment. For more information, check out website CyberHouseYT, link in description. Make sure it's the legitimate one. If you're unsure, ask an employee or look for signage that confirms the network name. Second, look for networks that use WPA2 or WPA3 encryption. These are the most secure options available and provide an extra layer of protection. These are the most secure options. They encrypt your data, making it much harder for hackers to access your information. And finally, when you're done using a public Wi-Fi network, forget it. This prevents your device from automatically reconnecting to it in the future, which could expose you to risks without you even realizing it. That way, your phone won't automatically connect to it again in the future. Stay safe and stay smart with your Wi-Fi connections. Chapter 5. VPN Power. Encrypt your connection. Let's talk VPNs and why they are essential for your online safety. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it's like a secret tunnel for your internet traffic, keeping your data safe from prying eyes. When you use a VPN, your data is routed through an encrypted connection, making it much harder for hackers to intercept it. This encryption ensures that your sensitive information, like passwords and personal messages, remains secure. Think of it this way. You're sending a postcard versus sending a letter in a sealed envelope. The postcard is out in the open, anyone can read it. The postcard is out in the open, anyone can read it. This is similar to browsing the internet without a VPN, but the letter is protected. Only the intended recipient can see what's inside. This is how a VPN works, by sealing your data in an encrypted envelope. VPNs are especially important when you're on public Wi-Fi, but they're also a good idea for general online privacy. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, making it easy for hackers to steal your information. There are tons of great VPN services out there, both free and paid. Each offers different features, so it's important to choose one that fits your needs. Do your research, find one you trust, and make it a part of your online routine. By using a VPN, you can browse the internet with peace of mind, knowing your data is protected. Chapter 6. App Store Savvy. Download from trusted sources only. Now let's talk about apps. They are the lifeblood of our smartphones, making them versatile and incredibly useful. They're a huge part of what makes smartphones so great, but they can also be a source of malware. Malware can sneak into your device through seemingly harmless apps. Malware is basically malicious software designed to harm your device or steal your information. It can lead to data breaches, financial loss, and even identity theft. The good news is both Apple and Google have pretty strict app review processes for their respective app stores. They employ advanced security measures to keep you safe. They scan apps for malware and other security issues before they're made available for download. This helps in filtering out potentially harmful apps. That being said, it's still important to be cautious. Even with these measures, some malicious apps can slip through the cracks. Stick to downloading apps from the official app stores, and be wary of apps from unknown developers. Avoid third-party sources as they are not as secure. Read the app descriptions carefully, check the reviews, and look for any red flags. Make sure the app has a decent rating before you install it. A high rating and positive reviews are good indicators of a trustworthy app. Alright, let's talk about passwords for a second. We all know we should be using strong, unique passwords for all our accounts, but even the strongest password can be compromised. That's where multi-factor authentication comes in. It's like adding an extra layer of security to your accounts. With multi-factor authentication enabled, even if someone gets hold of your password, they still can't access your account without also having access to your phone. Most online services offer multi-factor authentication these days, and I highly recommend enabling it wherever possible. It might seem like an extra step, but trust me, it's worth it. Chapter 8. Encrypt your data. Lock it up tight. Let's talk about encrypting your data. Encryption is like putting all the information on your phone in a secret code that only you have the key to unlock. Both iOS and Android offer built-in encryption features. To enable encryption, just head over to your phone's security settings. The exact steps will vary depending on your device, but it's usually pretty straightforward. Now keep in mind that encryption can slow down your phone a bit, but it's a small price to pay for the added security. If someone gets their hands on your phone and it's encrypted, they won't be able to access your data without the encryption key. Chapter 9. Location, location, location. Restrict app tracking. Our phones are constantly collecting data about us, including our location. While some apps need access to our location to function properly, others collect location data for less noble purposes like targeted advertising. The good news is you have control over which apps have access to your location. Both iOS and Android allow you to restrict location access on a per-app basis. You can choose to allow access always, only when the app is in use, or never. Take some time to review your location settings and decide which apps really need to know where you are. You might be surprised at how many apps you can safely restrict location access for. Chapter 10. Mobile antivirus, an extra layer of defense. Finally, let's talk about mobile antivirus software. While both iOS and Android have built-in security features, an extra layer of protection never hurts. Mobile antivirus apps can scan your device for malware, block phishing attempts, and even help you locate your phone if it's ever lost or stolen. There are tons of great mobile antivirus apps available, both free and paid. Do your research, read reviews, and choose an app that fits your needs and budget. It's a small investment that can go a long way in protecting your device and your data. Outro, stay safe out there. So there you have it, 10 essential tips to secure your smartphone from hackers. Remember, smartphone security is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time thing. Stay informed about the latest threats, keep your software up to date, and be mindful of your online habits. By taking these steps, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on keeping your tech secure. See you soon in the next video. Stay safe out there.